Before this starts, I would like to say this real quick. If you are wondering if I'm using a voice filter, no. And I will leave a link to a video proving that I am not using a voice filter. After you watch the video and you still say that my voice is fake and I'm using a voice filter, hey, you're getting blocked. Anyway, enjoy the content. Witness the fight that is Renegade X. You are now listening to another episode of the Black Nerd Talk. What is good? Welcome back to another Black Nerd Talk. I am your humble host, Renegade X, your black nerd. And for this podcast episode, I will be talking about things that I want to see in Dynasty Warriors non-empires. Now, for those that don't know what the Warrior games or Muso games, some people call them, the Warriors games are hack and slashems, where you fight mobs of enemies and complete objectives. But the Empire's installments is like a sandbox mode, to where you can make your own characters. You can even fight against your own characters if you choose to. You can develop strategies to defeat your enemies, and etc. The latest Empires game in the franchise is Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, which came out in 2014. And the newest one that's going to be coming out in Japan in December 24th, 2021, Christmas Eve, but the US is not getting it until February 15th, 2022. My personal opinion about this is that I am disappointed that the US is getting it until February 15th, 2022, instead of them releasing the game worldwide on Christmas Eve. But this podcast I will be discussing Dynasty Warriors not Empires, and you can say it's a wish list, but it's stuff I want to see in the game, and this disclaimer is going to be quite a list. Number 1, better AI. Now the AI, from what I played in the demo in Dynasty Warriors non-Empires, the AI is more aggressive, but also in that demo, the AI would solely pursue you. Even when another ally officer is hitting them, they will still pursue you, but that is just a demo. Now the AI in 8 Empires is not the brightest thing in the world. They make Patrick from SpongeBob look like Einstein. One problem with the ally AI in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, when defending bases or invading bases, or just being near an enemy officer, they will not just go ahead and attack the enemy officer. No, what they do is attack the enemy soldiers instead. They always do this. It's like they say,
that soldier looks sus over there. I'ma go ahead and smack him beside his head.
The only times they go after the enemy officers is when you have to command them to do that, instead of them just doing it on their own accord. And sometimes telling them to go after the officer, sometimes that doesn't really work as well. So better AI, fix their priorities. The rest of these is just an AI problem in general. 8 Empires, I'm not gonna list all of them because the topic is about non-empires. Other problems with the AI in 8 Empires is that they wouldn't use certain stratagems because they are not programmed to, and because of the update Koei Tecmo did to the game that messed up the AI's programming. So in earlier iterations of 8 Empires, they would use certain stratagems like swift raid, reinforcements, those type of stratagems. But a couple updates came to the game and they're no longer able to use them. Also, when you fight them, they don't use all their combos, and sometimes they will stop mid-combo. They are very simple, basically. So with non-impulse, I want better AI. I want them to use all the stratagems that are going to be in the game, and I want the ally AI. Hey, if you want to listen to the rest of the podcast, go to my Anchor FM. It should be in the description below.